Greetings of the day. Here, I have been choosing the services of the supermarket. The entire presentation will revolve around differing consumer trends and perceptions regarding the product service in the UK supermarket.
Introduction. The global supermarket sector has been growing fast, and it is one of the biggest consumer-centered, and it is gaining high growth within the revenue with the customer-centric innovation and the adaptation to fulfill the customer demands by being more diverse and inclusive. Major developments have been facing the UK supermarket industry of the UK, and the supermarkets gains in the UK have been involved in more consumer-centric appropriations for influencing customer behavior for augmenting customer buying behavior. For this presentation, the supermarket sector of the UK has been selected. The entire presentation will revolve around displacing consumer trend and perceptions regarding the product and service in supermarkets in the UK. To analyze the trends of consumer culture within the sector, various theories of consumer trends have been taken into consideration, and the latent ideas have been brought to the surface for depth comprehension. Justification of choice for the supermarket industry in the UK. With the scaling demands for retail goods, the UK supermarket has been one of the major contributors to the UK economy, which is escalated to an evaluation of 241 billion British pounds, and also it is one of the most targeted sector for maintaining trade relations of the UK overseas. The top supermarkets of the UK have been playing innovative strategies to target their customers base and gain more business sustainability. The UK supermarket industry has four major players, namely Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's and Morrisons. The supermarket industry in the UK has been a steady contributor to the economy by fostering international trade relations for their supply chain management, and also has been one of the major domains that have been looking towards the employment of the majority of the population. Theories in consumer behavior. The theories that have been taken into consideration decipher the latent ideas that majorly affect customer behavior by creating a change in the behavior that instigates the intention to purchase the product. The customer lifecycle model describes the overall behavior of the customers from gaining awareness to evaluation and purchasing, and the theory of planned behavior highlights the influence that from the intention that aggravates the buying propensity of the customers. The theory of planned behavior aids in the theorization of the individual's attention to partaking in a behavior at a specific geographical location and time. The customer's purchasing propensity is evaluated effectively with this theory. Consumption trends in supermarkets among consumers. The consumption of the product sold by the supermarket gains in the UK is extremely high. The use of social media has been the most widely used to induce the necessity of the products in the psychology of the customers that have been positive in driving the rise in consumption among the customers. The high inclination of the supermarket towards sustainable goals is also high motivators for customers to be engaging in purchasing from the supermarkets. Role of technology in augmenting consumer behavior regarding supermarkets in the UK. The UK supermarkets have been aggressively integrating technology to ensure high transparency and agility in their supply chain, accentuate their marketing promotions, and most importantly gain control over the market to fuel their expansion overseas. Omnichannel marketing has been the biggest contribution of the technology in the UK supermarket sector. The design of the pop-up and innovative discounts propagate across all social media channels, and the websites add to amplifying consumer behavior. Reflective analysis of the UK supermarket industry. The analysis has provided a precise understanding of consumer behavior and its effect on business profitability, marketing and market control, with demand forecasting that revolutionized the business scalability of UK supermarkets. The evaluation concluded that the utilization of the technology integration was successful and gave me insight into their approach to maximum technology to achieve scalability. I find it fascinating that UK retailers' marketing strategies have been successful in increasing consumer brand loyalty. Identification of consumer behavior in the supermarket industry. customer behavior changes excessively with the diversity and differentiations in the product line along with the price and value of the product. Strategic marketing is also one of the major factors in influencing customer behavior. In the UK supermarkets, the desire for organic food and the variety of items that are nearly a one-stop shop have been receiving extra credit for improving consumer behavior. Future scope of retail industry UK demographic. The use of technology to limit human interventions and make the customer experience more precise, fast and with no scope of delay, and also limit the waste generation and carbon footprints are the potential scope to work on. The use of technology to limit human interventions and make the customer experience more precise, fast and with no scope of delay, and also limit the waste generation and carbon footprints are the potential scopes to work on. Conclusion. By tracing the dependence with the models of customer behavior, the study examines consumer behavior on the numerous trends that the UK grocery business has adopted. The primary goal of the study was to gather data on consumer behavior based on the trends that supermarkets choose to focus on in order to increase their business performance by implementing promotional programs that would influence consumer behavior. The most active component that supermarkets have control over to satisfy customers is the market's balance of supply and demand. Customer behavior is directly linked with strategic planning of the UK supermarket industry that is based on consumer behavior frameworks.
I have observed that control over customer relationship and the right promotional activities along with the product diversification works best for supermarkets to target customer bonding.
Self-reflective summary. I have observed that control over customers' relationship and the right promotional activities along with the product diversification works best for supermarkets to target customer bonding. The final phase in my research to take into account the knowledge and experiences I obtained during the entire process is to reflect on the personal growth I have experienced as a result of the video creation adventure. I developed a true awareness of the need to manage client connections in order to guide the company through successful commercial expansion. I discovered the client reactivity to supermarkets serves as the cornerstone for organization expansion by utilizing a variety of theoretical framework. Understanding of transformative consumer culture. As per my observation, supermarkets have been balancing the two major facts that from consumer behavior, which is culture and financial conditions. Therefore, creating a resonating business plan works best for accentuating consumer behavior and shaping the consumer culture. After analyzing consumer behavior using the UK supermarket sector as a case study, I have come to understand that consumer culture is typically based on two significant economic pillars, as well as consumer perceptions that shape their behavior and propensity towards particular goods and services. Even within a particular demographic area, the impact of both factors alters how people are perceived.